Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the concept of a gray box testing, guys. So in one of our lecture, we discussed about white box testing and black box testing, right? So white box and black box. So the logic behind these two boxes is that, so in a black box, the user does not know the internal logic, so it is completely black, so that what is inside you cannot see it. So that concept is nothing but black box testing. Okay, so this concept is done by the end user, guys. So basically he don't know what the logic is behind it. He will be just giving his required input and he'll be getting his required output. So that concept is nothing but black box. Whereas white box, this is mostly done by the developers. So the developer knows the exact logic, right? So if he is giving value x equal to 10, so he knows where this x will travel, in how many calculations will be done, how it will travel, everything he knows, and he can see everything transparently, right? So that is the reason why it is called as white box testing. So now gray box testing. So what is the gray box testing? It is nothing but the combination of both, guys. So here the user or the tester will have the idea about what is the internal logic exactly and what is the expected input and what is the expected output. So here both the advantages of both those methods are combinedly taken and built a method that is called as gray box testing. So you might be saying that, okay, so that sounds really good, but are there any major advantages? Okay, so assume that you created a software, okay, so you want to test it in a proper and efficient way. Okay, so in this situation, whom you will be giving? You'll be giving one copy to the black box and one copy to the white box testers, right? Yes. So assume that this is done by one person and this is done by one person. So basically, to perform those two operations, you need two persons. Whereas if you are using gray box testing, only one person will do those two issues, right? He will test it with respect to inputs and he will test with logic. So if there are any issues, he will report you. And the major advantage of gray box testing is, as he knows the backend logic, okay, so he will say in that particular module, in that line, you might have written the error, or in this particular flow, the decision is not working properly. So he can identify the things because he is a developer, right? Indirectly, he is a developer. So that is the major advantage of gray box testing, guys. Okay, yes. So I hope everyone got some basic idea about the gray box testing, right? Yes. So please go through the theory, guys. It will take around 5 minutes for you to read. So please make sure you just go through it at least once. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.